Is the board visible? Visible ആണോ എല്ലാവർക്കും? Measurement of gain of an antenna. Okay. ക്ലിയർ ആണോ എല്ലാവർക്കും? ഒന്ന് റിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താട്ടെ. ഒന്ന് കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബോർഡ് വിസിബിൾ ആണോ എന്നൊക്കെ ഒന്ന് റിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്താട്ടെ. അതാ ഇപ്പം കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ?
കാണുന്നുണ്ട്.
Okay. So, measurement of gain of an antenna. അപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എന്താ പറയുന്നത് വെച്ചാൽ യൂഷ്വലി ഫ്രീ സ്പേസ് റേഞ്ചസ് ആർ യൂസ് ടു മെഷർ ദ ഗെയിൻ എബവ് 1 GHz. ഓക്കെ, എബവ് 1 GHz ഫ്രീ സ്പേസ് ranges are used to measure the gain. We are measuring the gain of an antenna, and above 1 GHz free space ranges are usually used. But it is difficult at lower frequencies. Okay, at lower frequencies, for example, say in between 0.1 GHz to 1 GHz, it is lower frequency. So why it is difficult at lower frequency? Because the wavelength now turns longer. Okay, for lower frequencies, as you know, C is equal to nu lambda. And C by lambda equal to nu. Okay, so wavelength is inversely proportional to the frequency. So as we can say that in the case of lower frequencies, the wavelength is longer. So what happens? It is difficult to simulate free space conditions because of longer wavelength. Therefore, for the range of 0.1 to 1 GHz, what do we use? We use ground reflected ranges. Okay, we use ground reflected ranges. So this is the thing. Usually free space ranges are used to measure the gain above 1 GHz. Okay, free space ranges are used to measure the gain above 1 GHz. But in lower frequencies such as 0.1 GHz to 1 GHz, it is not possible because of longer wavelength. Okay, the wavelength is longer. So what we do? We use ground reflected ranges. Okay, we use ground reflected ranges. Next is what? Usually there are two basic methods, okay, that can be used to measure the gain of an electromagnetic radiator or antenna. There are two basic methods. First one is what? Absolute gain measurement. Okay, absolute gain measurement. Next one is what? Gain transfer. എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയാനുണ്ടോ അജ്മിന? Okay, gain transfer. So next one is gain transfer or gain comparison measurements. Okay, gain comparison measurements, gain transfer or gain comparison measurements. Okay, so absolute gain measurement is what? Absolute, in the case of absolute gain measurement, we are making use of what? 2 antenna method and 3 antenna method. So what is 2 antenna method? In absolute gain measurement, absolute gain means what? We have already discussed the equations of absolute gain and all. In the case of absolute gain measurement, we are using the 2 antenna method and 3 antenna method, in the case of two antenna method, an equation is there termed as Fry's transmission equation. Fry's transmission equation. Fry's transmission equation. So Fry's transmission equation is what? GOT-dB. GOT-dB plus what? GOR dB. Okay, GOT-dB plus GOR-dB equal to what? 20 log 4 pi r by lambda. 20 log 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log to the base 10. 20 log to the base 10 also. So 10 log to the base 10 PR by PT. Okay. So what is the equation? It is known as Fry's transmission equation. Fry's transmission equation. So what is Fry's transmission equation? It is here basically it is like this. The received power equal to GT into GR into PT into lambda by 4 pi r. So by taking log on both sides, we get this equation. Okay, this is actually the Fry's transmission equation. PR equal to GT into GR into PT into lambda by 4 pi r, where lambda is what? The wavelength. Next, R is what? As you already know, the antenna is what? Two conductors separated by a distance D. Okay, so this distance D is taken as R. Okay, the dielectric spacing is taken as a distance R. Okay, so PR is nothing but GT into GR into PT into lambda by 4 pi R, where what? This log is taken on both sides. Log is taken on both sides and we get what? GOT dB plus GOR. So this GT is taken as what? GOT, gain of transmitter. GR as gain of receiver. So that's the equation here. GOT dB plus GOR dB equal to this square term. No. This is square, lambda by 4 pi r whole square. So this square comes here as 20 log. Okay, this term taken here means 4 pi r by lambda, and this square term means 20 log to the base 10 4 pi r by lambda plus 10 log to the base 10 PR by this PR by PT is taken here. So PR by PT. So this is Fry's transmission equation. Fry's transmission equation. So what GOT dB is what? Gain of transmitting antenna in dB. GOR dB is what? Gain of receiving antenna in dB. PR is equal to what? Received power. Okay. PT is equal to what? Transmitted power in watts. R equal to what? Antenna separation. R is the antenna separation. So lambda is the operating wavelength. Lambda is the operating wavelength in meters. So what else we discuss? By measuring R, lambda and this ratio. Okay. By measuring R, lambda, R is here, lambda is here, and this ratio, what else we get? We get the gain of the antenna. So the gain of the antenna can be found out. So there is a small diagram. So actually, this is what the measurement of gain of the antenna. So, okay, measurement of gain of the antenna. So Fry's transmission equation, you remember. It is an important equation, Fry's transmission equation that you remember. So this is what? A tuner circuit. This is what? A coupler. This is again a tuner circuit. And this is what? An adapter. Okay. Adapter. likewise it will go. Here what is there? An attenuator. Okay. An attenuator. Here a tuner. Here what is there? Transmit, test, point. Okay. So basically, here there will be receive test point. Receive test point. So here is what? Tuner, coupler, tuner, adapter, attenuator, transmit test point, and receive test point. So basically, tuner is for what? Tuner for connecting, for because a tuner receives. So tuner is from the source. Okay, tuner is connected to the source. So from the source, the tuner receives the signal and it passes to the coupler. Okay, so from the source, the tuner receives the signal and it passes to the coupler. So coupler does what? The same thing. Coupler does the thing, means it passes to the next stage. Different stages are there. So till where do we need to pass? Till the adapter we need to pass. So multiple couplers can be used till the adapter. Next one is still tuner. Tuner is there. From adapter to what? From adapter to the free space. Okay. This is the free space. So basically tuner and this is a transmit test point. So there must be transmit test point and receiver test point. So basically in the case of two antenna method, here we are discussing two antenna method. Okay, two antenna method. In two antenna method, the antennas must be identical. Okay, in two antenna method, the antennas must be identical. Okay, here the transmit test point and receive test point are nothing but two antennas and they are identical, which means their gain is equal. Their gain are equal. Their gain are equal. So the equation suggests what? From the Fry's transmission equation, what it is suggested? From the Fry's transmission equation, Fry's transmission equation, we have written in terms of log. From that equation, we can write that gain of transmitter equal to gain of receiver in dB. So gain of transmitter dB plus gain of receiver dB was the whole equation we studied earlier. So these two things are equal. Then what? Twice gain of transmitter in dB. We get twice the gain of transmitter in dB. Otherwise 2 taken the other side, 1/2 the whole term. Okay, so we can get what? We can get the equation of what? The gain of the antenna. Thus we identify the gain of the antenna by the equation method. Okay, this is the diagrammatic method. Next, in the case of multi-frequency method. So what is multi-frequency method? This is single frequency. This is single frequency. Next is multi-frequency method. Multi-frequency method. So multi-frequency method uses what? A basic difference is only there. We use a sweep generator. Okay, a sweep generator is used. We use a sweep generator. Sweep generator is also what? Instead of the source, before we are using a sweep generator. Here in the previous case we used a source, but here we are using a sweep generator in order to measure the frequency response of the antenna. Okay, so the sweep generator is used. Next is what? The same thing, coupler and all. The same thing in the previous thing. Coupler. Next is transmitting antenna. Next is receiving antenna. So this transmitting antenna and receiving antenna has the same properties. Okay, the transmitting antenna and the receiving antenna has the same properties. And there is what? An XY recorder. XY recorder and the receiving system. This is the receiving system. So this records and this the receives the signal. Okay. So there is also what? Attenuator. Attenuator. Attenuator means what? The opposite of amplifier. Attenuator does what? It gives loss to the system. Actually, gain is given by what? Amplifier. So opposite of amplifier means what? Attenuator. So it provides gain less than 1. Gain less than 1 means what? Loss. Okay. Gain less than 1 means loss. Okay, so this is the two antenna method. This is the two antenna method. You only remember it is only replaced by sweep generator. The source is replaced by a sweep generator. Okay, that's the only thing you remember here. Else it is same. Next is three antenna method. Three antenna method. So here, in the case of two antenna method, the antennas need to be identical. Okay. For measurement in the case of two antenna method, the antennas needed to be what? Identical. So here, if the two antennas in the measuring system are not identical, three antenna case comes when what? Not identical. The antennas are not identical. We use what? Three antennas A, B, C. So if the two antennas in the measuring system are not identical, we use three antennas A, B, C, and we use what? We use the equation A to C combination. What is A to C combination in the equation? In the equation of A to C combination, in the previous equation, okay, the Fries transmission equation, we converted to log, okay? We converted to log. So that equation you take what? Log P R. This is A to C combination. A to C combination means PRC by PTA. PRC by PTA. So PR by PT. So this is A to C combination. So C will be the receiver. A will be what? The transmitter. So you write C by PTA. Okay. Next one is what? A to B to C combination. B to C combination is similar. You write PRC by PTB. Likewise, you write the three equations. Okay. A to B combination, A to C combination, and B to C combination. From these three equations, the gain GADB and GBDB and GCDB can be calculated. Thus, the three antennas gain can be calculated. That is three antenna method. Okay. So this is the equation. So basically you study one thing. You study Fries transmission equation. So once more I will take the Fries transmission equation. That's the only thing you need to remember in the case of gain of an antenna. The Fries transmission equation. Okay. Fries transmission equation you study. Okay, what is Fries transmission equation? PR equal to GT GR PT R by 4 pi lambda whole square. Okay. R by 4 pi lambda whole square. So this is the Fry's transmission equation. So basically, we take log in both the cases. So log PR. Log PR, PT. So log PT means what? Log PR minus log PT. So log PR by PT equal to what? Log, this is multiplication, no. So this log means addition. Log GTdB plus log GRdB plus what? This term here. So plus 20 log R by 4 pi lambda. So a basic rearrangement gives the equation. Okay. The early equation we studied. So this is the transmission. This is the changing in the PR. Okay, the transmitted, the received power in the case of antenna. Fry's transmission equation. This is a Fry's transmission equation. Okay, so basically measurement of gain of antenna is what? Usually free space ranges. Okay, you need to remember only one thing. Okay, this is 1 gigahertz and all what? It is high frequency. Okay, so above 1 gigahertz, what is the thing? Free space ranges are used. Free space ranges are used because of what? Above 1 gigahertz free space ranges are used because it is a higher frequency. So we use free space ranges. But at lower frequency, in the case of 0.1 gigahertz to 1 gigahertz and all, when the frequency is lower, what will happen? The wavelength becomes very longer. The wavelength becomes very longer in the sense we need to make use of what? Ground reflected ranges. We need to make use of ground reflected ranges. So there are two basic methods that can be used to measure the gain of an electromagnetic radiator or antenna. They are what? Absolute gain measurement. Okay. Absolute gain measurement and gain transfer, gain comparison measurements. So today we discussed about absolute gain measurement, 2 antenna method and 3 antenna method. So absolute gain measurement, the equation is here. We represented by this equation. So we get through this equation we get the gain of the antenna. But what it needs to be, the two antennas needs to be identical. The receiver and the transmitted antennas needs to be identical in this case. So the two diagrams you remember, one in the case sweep generator. The only difference is sweep generator. The coupler and all, it comes in place of tuner. Okay, the coupler comes in place of tuner and all that you remember. Next is 3 antenna method. A, B, C. We use 3 antennas. A, B, C. Okay. We use 3 antennas A, B, C. And we use what? We use the same equation here to represent the thing. Okay. So that's the thing. So you please tell the attendance. Roll number 1. Roll number 1. 1 Ajmi present. Abhijit present. Roll number 2. 2. Absent. 3.
Present, Miss.
4. 4 absent ആണോ? 5.
Present, Miss.
6. 6 present. 7. 7 absent, 8 present, 9 present, 10 present, 11 absent, 12 present, 13 present, 14 absent, 15 present, 16 present, 17 present, 2 present ആണോ? Okay, okay. 17
17
18
present.
19 present, 20 present. Okay, so absent is 4 7 11 14. 4 7 4 present ആണ്. Okay, 4 present. Absent is 7 11 14. 7 11 14. 7 11 14. Okay. So you remember one thing. You remember the two diagrams. Okay, the two diagrams you remember. In the first diagram, you will get what? Tuners and couplers. Basically, tuners and couplers are got. In the next diagram, sweep signal. Okay, sweep generator. And in the case, the same couplers are used here. And transmitting tuners and couplers, here only couplers are used. Transmitting antenna, receiving antenna must be identical. So the gain must be same. So that you remember. So your second module is over. So I will give the notes by today itself. So that's all. So next we will take in the next class.